Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to talk about how I got into TUM. Basically I will be sharing my experience, my personal journey while applying and what was my thought process and everything. One thing to be very clear that it is just like I will be sharing my experience, so the detailed guide video of how to apply into TUM is something different, which I can cover in another video. So coming back to the topic, before diving deep into the topic, I want to give you a little bit of my background. So I did my bachelor's in environmental engineering back in NUST. I graduated in 2020, so basically I'm that corona batch. My bachelor's was in environmental engineering, and I was quite familiar that there's not much scope about this specific field in Pakistan at that time, like when I selected this field, like in 2016. But now I guess some work is being done over there, so yeah. But here in Europe things are at another level, so I had to come to Europe for my master's in environmental engineering. Well, to be very honest, we all know that the main reason you want to pursue a master or you want to come for a master is that you want to escape from your country and you want to go abroad. So yeah, somewhere back in my mind that was also a motivation. But yeah, coming to the TUM, I knew that it is the best engineering university in Europe, and coming to world ranking, I guess currently it has 37th in the list of top engineering universities. It comes at 37th number. So yeah, but I was never familiar with the like I was never familiar that how competitive it is to get into TUM. Before me, TUM was a backup plan. I'm not bragging here, but yeah, because I wasted my 2 years, 2021 and 22, in applying for Erasmus scholarship. Erasmus scholarship is another thing. Most of you guys must have heard about it. So that was my plan, to apply for masters and come to Europe and do my masters on scholarship. I got 50% scholarship like for 2 times, but obviously that was not quite affordable for me. So yeah, then I applied to just one German university, and that is TUM. No, two universities I applied to, and both of these, like, one was TUM and one was Potsdam University, and I got into both of these university. Obviously TUM was my first choice. So the reason why I chose TUM, there's another reason, because here you have a little bit, not a little bit, but much freedom in what you are going to choose or what you're going to study when it comes to choosing your subjects. Like, I have taken different courses. I have taken data analysis, and I have taken some subjects from management and life cycle assessment and all these different subjects whichever I am interested in. So it gives you that freedom to, there are some compulsory courses also which you have to do, but other than that there are electives, there are personal courses, there are cross-cutting courses. 12 credit hours for all of these, like 12 credit hours you can choose subjects for which are like electives, and 12 credit hours for your personal choice courses, 12 credit hours for cross-cutting. And yeah, there's this thing. So yeah, there is like it's quite flexible when it comes to choosing subjects, not like what happens in bachelor's back in Pakistan. So this was something that really fascinated me, that, oh yes, finally I'll be able to study what I want, like what I choose. Other than that, TUM is famous for being an entrepreneurial university, and now I'm someone who is always interested in this specific thing. Yeah, and there is this program called CDTM that is associated with TUM and LMU University. So that was another reason I applied to TUM. But Yeah, about that program I'll make another video, and I'm waiting for the results. I applied to that program, so let's see if I get in. That will be a good thing in life. um Coming to the TUM application, it was not that difficult. There was this motivation letter that I had to write. Other than that, you need IELTS, although my IELTS was expired, but I don't know, it worked. I mean, they didn't ask me to provide a new IELTS or something like that. You can even I guess apply to TUM without IELTS, like if you provide that exemption letter from your university stating that okay, like this person has been taught uh, like in English during his bachelor's degree. So yeah, and this way you can exempt IELTS too when it comes to applying to Germany. But obviously it varies from university to university, so you need to check that on uniassist.com. And also in that, on that specific website, you can see other universities in Germany and other programs they are offering, and what documents are required to apply for that specific program. um in my case, I have, after submitting the application, I had to give an interview too, and then I got into TUM. But I know many people who got into TUM without any interview, like right after application. So yeah, this is also another thing. Like if you have that much strong portfolio, that you know they will like, they will be like, okay, you are in. But in my case, they had to do the interview too, and in the interview they asked me question regarding my, what is my motivation to apply, what is my whole plan of study, like which courses I'm going to choose, why I'm going to choose those courses, and all that stuff. So for that purpose, you need to research a little bit about your whole study program and write your motivation letter according to that. um Other than that, I don't think there was any specific document they asked, transcript, degree, and all that. But make sure that you attest all these documents. For example, your transcript and your degree from your HEC, your IBC, your metric and FSC certificates from your from IBC or IBCC. Yeah, get all these attestations done, because I have heard that these days in Pakistan it's going to take like um, a long time to get these documents attested. So do that as soon as possible. Apply for appointment, visa appointment, which is very, very important. So do that on time and plan accordingly. Like you should apply for visa appointment, keeping in mind that when are you going to receive that admission letter, because sometimes you have to show that to to get an appointment for visa. So yeah, just be updated about what is happening. Do join that WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups and get information from people. Getting into TUM is not that competitive if you have a good profile. I like NUST also has a very good ranking, overall worldwide ranking. So I had a GPA of 3.29 over there. So I guess the university you are coming from also matters when it comes to apply to Germany. If you are, but yeah, I've seen people even from some universities which you must have not ever heard of. So yeah, I guess your profile matters a lot more than your university, and GPA also matters. This is what I felt. Like, you may differ from my opinion, but yeah. um Other than that, what was it? Nothing else. Yeah. So do apply in TUM, do apply in 3 or 4 more other universities, and hopefully you will get into one of these at least. Yeah. So best of luck with your application. But it all these efforts really worth it when you come here, because TUM graduates are very much in demand. You will see TUM graduates working in BMW, in Apple, in Tesla, and all these big companies. So yeah, this is enough motivation for you to apply to TUM. Yeah, and I hope you make it. Bye bye.